Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to another evening of streaming. For me at least it's evening, for you it might be day. It's 10:40 p.m. here, local time, so it will be a short stream, probably less, actually, surely it will be less than 2 hours, so 1 hour and 30, 40 something minutes, we'll see. Short stream, but I wanna do some testing. I wanna, as my tradition is to play the build I've uploaded today, the Captain Venom. So let's go to Captain Venom, let's play a little bit of Captain Venom, and then start playing the build that I'm making next, which would be a Blood Drinker setup, which you've seen me play on my streams with the spinning blades around us, stacking Dancing Death to spin the blades around us, stacking Drain, so we can recharge Dance of Death quicker and so on. That would be the next one we play. For now it's this guy for a bit. And later on more on the other one. Let's do a few maps and maybe let's do some Fuzzier after that. Starting with the regular map would be okay. But yeah, the next build I'm uploading, I'm gonna try and upload it tomorrow, the Blood Drinker build. And after I'm done with the Blood Drinker build, that would mean I have one build for every relic of the new class. So of every subclass combination with the new class. Obviously I'm gonna be making more for all other heroes and stuff, but I will slow down a little bit with the builds and start reserving some hours with the dentist, so I can try and get that done before Dark Alliance comes out, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint when it comes out. But yeah. After I'm done with that next video for the Blood Drinker Curse Captain, I might slow down a little bit with the videos, so I can visit the dentist several times to fix several things. We'll see though, we'll see how that would affect my content making. I mean, I'm gonna try and make it on as few trips as possible and fix as many things as possible with on each trip. And there, just so I don't have to pay taxi fares to get there more often. But yeah, a little bit of Captain Venom today, and then after that the other build which I haven't named yet, with the Spinception kind of. I'm still wondering if I should make it with basic attacks with the sword, when we have extra spinning blades with the sword, and where we use that energy generation with the sword, or whether I should leave out the basic attacks and just use Drain and Dance of Death from the relic side of things on the Blood Drinker. I'm also wondering if I should use Plunder Bus or Maelstrom for the next setup. Obviously Plunder Bus would make it super easy and Maelstrom would make it a little bit weaker. So we'll see which one would be the suggested. Since Blood Drinker is kind of a weak relic in terms of damage, I might go Plunder Bus with it. Just so that we can have this this weak link taken care of. Although Maelstrom also has a good synergy, because if you're getting a lot of blades spinning around you, and if you're draining, it's nice to group up the enemies. Just the same way right now it's nice to group up the enemies with Maelstrom, so I can use my my Venomous Maw on them instead of them spreading around and missing with some of the projectiles. The same can be said about Drain, but Drain has a little bit of a larger range, so even if they're a little bit not as grouped up as Maelstrom can get them, Drain would be fine in such cases, because it still reaches. It's 360 AoE. And so is the spinning Blades of Dance of Death. But I'm probably gonna make it a sword and board build, because people would wanna see sword and board stuff. I'm probably gonna use the Glacier's Edge, one of my Glacier's Edges, for it. Check here first. But yeah, this is the build I uploaded today with the regular setup. I uploaded 5 different skill point evocation setups. The regular one is the one I'm running right now. It's not the best in terms of damage compared to some of the other ones where I'm using Thunderburst, but visually it's more eye-pleasing, where you have the enemies clustered up in a bunch and you're just spamming on top of them all those projectiles. Let's see what's in this side of the map. Okay. How are we doing with this map? I'm intentionally not completing the map because I wanna try and kill as many champions as I can. It's a gear-walky map. But I can always collect one of those for Gons and end the map. There's just a little part of the map I haven't explored. Let's get it and then complete it after that. And after this I'm gonna do a little bit of Fazir just to see how it goes there. And then I'll switch to the Blood Drinker setup with Drain and Dance of Death. Okay. We got this. We got this one. Next. As I said, a little bit of fuzzier. This ain't bad, by the way, for a burn build. If only it wasn't a sword. Okay, let's do a little bit of fuzzier. I'm sure the bug is now gone, the bug that I was experiencing 2 days ago, that was caused by one of the props. I didn't know which prop because I removed all props and then the bug disappeared. But it's probably one of the props I use for my Icy Plunder little set. The Icy Plunder props for the intro, for the teaser. Which was snowfields, the cannon, the new one, igloos, some walls, some of those snow globes. So one of those things must have been what glitched it, but in any case, this is the little set I made for this build, a little bit of a decor for the teaser. It's gonna be fun making something that fits around a Blood Drinker as a decor. Because there are some interesting things to fit Blood Drinker, but the problem with those things are they're purple. They're not red or black. In general, I'm talking about this violet throne. If this was red or black, it would have fit so nicely. You've got the violet bench, violet stool, etc. So if those weren't violet, it would have fit a Blood Drinker set decor a lot. We've got the free lyrics and stuff. But for Blood Drinker, we've got plenty of skeletons and stuff. We've got Faceless Orator. We've got... this one is nice, even though it seems more fiery. We've got skulls. We've got all sorts of cemetery related things around here, I think. Like cemetery pillar, cemetery gate. This one could fit as well. This one also could fit. Fence cemetery. There's a lot of Blood Drinker related things there. If you wanna build a set around it. This could be nice as well. Well, there's some nice things. Mausoleum, always used Mausoleum and Faceless Orator for those sets. So I'm probably gonna do that as well tomorrow. What have we here? Let's see. This one could fit nicely. If you're trying to make some Count Dracula kind of thing, you have that grandfather clock. What else could fit? This one fits anywhere. This as well. Skeletons, braziers. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that could fit with the Blood Drinker theme. Alright, enough of that, let's do some fuzzier as I mentioned. Dividing and Infamous, alright. See, now it spawned 2 spiders, but it only spawns few spiders at the very beginning of a map. Then it stops spawning them next to each other. This is weird why a Venomous Maw is this glitched. You can start a map and the first few casts of the skill would spawn 2 spiders. And I checked whether it's dependent on how much energy you've got, and it doesn't have anything to do with the energy being full. Because I can use Imbue Relic, and here I'm doing the spider, it doesn't do 2 missiles. So it's like this tier 1 bonus gets removed after you use it 2-3 times. I think the first 2 times only work, and after that, after you use it 2 times, it stops spawning that extra missile. Sometimes it spawns the extra missile underneath the other one, so you have one spider on top of the other, and there's a little bit of clipping around the legs where you can notice that it's 2 of them instead of 1. But most of the times it straight up spawns just 1 missile. Alright, there we go. Come on, come on. Where's the spawns? Where's the champion spawns? We don't need no trash mobs. I want those champions with the good drop rates. I missed some here. Maybe there's gonna be a champion spawning, or maybe not. I'm just noticing I'm not using all of my skills all the time. I forget to use black spot and the banner sometimes. I just forget to use it on bosses every now and then. With the black spot it's a little bit tricky sometimes when they're all clustered up. It's tricky to target the right one. But I sometimes try to just target whoever I can. Okay, let's go get this. Should have used Maelstrom before my Kex, so that they can benefit from that extra 20% damage from my shoulders after using a Duboon skill. See, I'm very often I'm messing up with my rotations. I mean, I know what the right rotations are, I just don't execute them every time the way they should be executed, but even then it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like a huge loss of damage if you do something slightly differently than it needs to be done. Okay, let's do another 2 Fuzzier maps and then I'm gonna switch to Blood Drinker. This one would be a long map if it's the one I think it is, the Acrid Plains. Yes, it is Acrid Plains. I love Acrid Plains maps. I can spend a lot of time doing one of those maps. And there's so many monsters, so much density, so many elite champion groups, etc. So good maps overall. See how it's 2 projectiles next to each other? That's how it should be all the time. And then it suddenly stops. It only works in the first few moments, first minute or so, first few casts, whatever you want to say. It's just at the beginning of a map. Not exactly sure whether it's X amount of casts or just for X amount of seconds or a minute after the map has started, but eventually it just glitches out and starts only doing one projectile, one spider. And if it does two, they're on top of each other. And this bug is probably never getting fixed, because I don't think the game is getting any patches or hotfixes or anything. If it was gonna get patches or hotfixes, we would have heard from Perfect World about it. And we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard, hey, don't worry, the game will have people working on it. No. And I don't think we ever will hear it. Because it's not gonna be profitable to keep development for this game. Most people have already put it in their avoid list, in their don't play list, and knowing that the original developers are no longer involved, any future people who might be considering the game would probably avoid it, knowing that it's not gonna get any further development. But I would be happy to see someone picking up the game and working on it, even if it's just for one last big hot fixes, bug fixes patch that resolves all problems and bugs that have been found. Even if it's no content update, I'd love to see some performance stability and general bug fixes patch. Because a lot of things got broken with the last patch. Yeah, they added a lot of new stuff, and a lot of that new stuff was working, and some of the new stuff wasn't working the way it was supposed to, and some of the old stuff got broken. I've already accepted the fact that online will be broken for me and I should just stick to offline. That's fine. There are definitely some items I will never get back that I had on the online, which is okay, I guess. Another thing that I can overlook. But yeah, I'm wondering what builds to start making after I'm done with the Blood Drinker Cursed Captain. After I have one for every Cursed Captain, I mean, I do have some more Curse Captain builds I want to explore, and there's also some basic attack builds I might want to make now that they've sorted out the basic attack affixes being broken.
You can't cast that spell here.
Okay.
You can't cast that. You can't use that skill.
I'm thinking of Rail Hammer build on one of the relics, maybe on Electrode with Conjure Electrode. Actually, you wouldn't need. Ah, yeah, you would need Conjure Electrode because you would need the attack speed. Because yeah, Curse Captain has Treachery stacks, but other heroes don't. So Conjure Electrode could work nicely as a basic attack kind of setup on a Realm Master with the Rail Hammer. It could also work with Flaming Destroyer, but it's gonna be very similar to my Flaming Destroyer basic attack Cursed Captain if I were to make something with a Flamethrower car and basic Greatsword / Railhammer attacks. So I'd rather go Electrode for it. Electrode would be fun with a Railhammer. I probably need to remake the Spinning Ice Bow setup, and I might do some more Cold Heart setups as well. Wouldn't mind revisiting the Scatter Shot freezing, sharpshooter. That's another thing worth revisiting. Cold Heart would be what most people can't find on my website. I mean, yeah, they're old Cold Heart builds, which are better than they used to be back then, but they're mostly very old and would require some changes, so might have to update those. And then there's also the Punderbuster build with Electrode, Conjure Electrode I wanted to make. And there's Blazing Pillars setup I wanted to make with Summoning Smash and Blazing Pillars on the Captain as well. I mean, there's so many builds I want to make, but yeah, I can make at most one build a day. And if I'm gonna be busy with dentist strips, that means probably won't even be able to make one a day, depending. Let's keep going this way. I like that those maps end up being much longer than others if I want to explore everything and fully clear. And sometimes exploring everything and fully clearing those Acrid Plains maps is worth it, because you end up getting 1, 2, 3 legendaries depending how lucky you are. I've gotten 3. I've gotten more than 3 in a single Acrid Plains map. But normally it's between 1 and 2 on average for clearing the whole map. Ah. Come on, come on. Where did all the elites go? There should be at least... Okay, there's some here. Okay, there we go. Some more. That's what I like seeing. Back-to-back champion spawns. What's the time? 11:14. Okay, I've still got like an hour left, which I'll be doing after this map on the Blood Drinker. Trying to iron out the skills, to figure out exactly what skills I would want for the next build for the Blood Drinker setup. Whether I would want to include... I actually really want to include basic attacks in the setup, so it's a little bit different than the rest, but it's already different than the rest, but with the fact that it's gonna be using Dance of Death and it's gonna be using Drain, the big energy cost. I haven't made for the Cursed Captain one such setup yet. It's been either using the Aura and the Barrier, such as the Ice version, or just the Aura. Or in this case for today the little cost skill. So the big cost skill would fit nicely as something that I haven't shown on the Cursed Captain yet, and it looks nice visually. And I'm probably gonna do the basic attack version where you're having Maelstrom go alongside you rather than Maelstrom with the Koro Kujou, rather than Maelstrom standing in place and pulling. So it's not gonna be about the pulling, it's gonna be about having another thing spinning around you. Because it looks cool, yeah, it's definitely not the better version DPS wise. I mean, yeah, Maelstrom's gonna get more damage, but obviously it's not as good as Plunder. But it looks cool, and I'm going for that that factor. For that one next setup, I want it to be very different from the other ones I've made. So when people can see this and look at the Greatsword basic attack setup on the Flaming Destroyer, they will be okay, that's two different builds.
Can't cast that here.
They'll be like, okay, he's not using Maelstrom for crowd control, he's using it to move alongside him. So he's not putting it in place. And they would see, okay, he's using the basic attacks, but they're not used for damage, they're used for energy generation mostly. So he can spam Drain more often, so he can spam Dance of Death more often. Whereas with the Greatsword basic attack setup, the Greatsword basic attacks were actually a big source of DPS for the setup. With the sword and board it's gonna be different, it's not gonna be the case. Chris Baker says, how is your day going? Oh, my day's going fine. I kind of overslept today. So I kind of uploaded my finished editing and making the build video for the one that I'm playing right now for this build. I uploaded it today, but much later than I expected. So I woke up at 4 in the afternoon. And I had to feed my pet, give him medicine, have my breakfast, and then went straight to editing. And it took me like 6 hours to be ready. Between waking up and being ready with the uploaded video and everything, and being ready to stream. That's why my stream was kind of late today. That's why the stream will be shorter today than the usual. Tomorrow hopefully I don't wake up this late. We'll see. Because I need to go and buy my pet some medicine tomorrow anyways. Okay, this map has some parts that are not explored, but I say let's just go wrap it up. I mean, I could explore here, but we're already very close to the portal. Might as well go inside. And then switch to Blood Drinker and make that Blood Drinker setup. I think it's already made. I only replaced it and made it Plunderbuss instead of Maelstrom last time to show how much better it is with Plunderbuss, but I'm gonna go and bring it back to Maelstrom. County Lever 60 says, will you play Anima again? No, I've already uninstalled the game. I'm not returning to it. It's too grindy. It becomes grindy. It becomes slow, unrewarding for the time you're spending. And in general, yeah, I enjoyed the middle. So at the beginning, it's very slow. Then you get your mobility skill. It becomes better. Okay, good pacing. Very good pacing. Then you reach R6 and you see it becomes super slow and grindy. It's bloated. it's bolted by unnecessary difficulty stages, unnecessary levels. It should have stopped at around R6, and R6 should have been the limit, and tier 6 gear should have been the limit as it is. And just there's a lot of things that seem illogical the way they are. It seems like they were trying to artificially prolong the game to make players play it for longer before they rage quit. It definitely doesn't seem like it was yet another game designed for zombies and not for humans, for tryhards and not for casual players. And I detest such games where they think everyone is a zombie. Grind is bad, and that's how it is. Okay, let's go about drinker, but first how am I doing with the spectacles? I wanna make... Wait, what? Oh, this one got glitched, did it? Or did it not? 6 spectacles. I'm gonna have to buy some spectacles for this one. That should be enough. That should be plenty.
You look ill. Can I offer you a drink? Oh, I'll be seeing you soon. Oh yes, potions.
Shohei is back. Welcome back, Shohei. Nice seeing you again. Good morning to you. I'm assuming that you're just waking up probably in Japan. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get that stuff. As I mentioned, I want to do a Glacier's Edge setup for this one, for basic attacks with the Glacier's Edge. Now I just have to figure out where I put it. I'm pretty sure I had a level 60 Glacier's Edge. This one, this is probably one of them. I had another one, but I'm not sure if it was better than the other one I had. Okay, now we're gonna need Ancient Ember stuff. Let's figure out which one is better. This one, defense and socket and damage with fire. I don't need damage with fire.
Life support systems repair.
Oh, Shohei just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. For the Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. And right in the feels. So how have you been, Shohei? What have you been playing? And oh yeah, Ohio. So Ohio is the good morning. Kind of remembered seeing that translated that way when I was watching something the other day. Ancient Ember Gloves. I think I've got better now. So I'm gonna be going for 3 pieces Ancient Ember for this setup. Slightly different than the usual ones. 3 pieces Ancient Ember. You appreciate my guinea pig work. I'm gonna try and do as much guinea pig work as I can. Maelstrom damage, that would have been nice. If only it was level 60 and had defense on it. Where did my... I mean, Ancient Ember Cape, it's not gonna work well. Ancient Ember Cake, again, it's not gonna be nice because this one's Dusk Mage stuff. This one's not so bad, but it's still not gonna be better than this. because I can swat more defense on that one. Any more Ancient Ember stuff? Yeah, I guess there isn't much Ancient Ember left. Oh, and it means I need to use Ancient Ember boots, which I have no idea where I left them. I'm pretty sure I put them somewhere. They're probably in one of the other heroes. Okay, let's try and find out if it's somewhere here. No, it's not here. Not here. Not here. I need to figure out where I put them. Most likely they're in the ice build. Yeah. We'll need this. We will need this. And I will definitely keep up the awesome guinea pig. And he's saying, sorry, I couldn't sub to you sooner. I was sub to someone else. Dude, you don't need to be sorry about something like that. I don't take subs for granted. I don't take my subscribers and followers for granted. If someone wants to subscribe, that's it. I'm not expecting people to subscribe to my channel. I'm obviously happy when it happens, but I'm not gonna be like counting. Oh, I will have this many subs this month and that many that month. It's not how it works. So I don't think too much about those. Okay, let's put that Commodore jacket and the boots, and this glacier sedge as well. Might as well grab that one. This is bonus basic attacks. Sword. Let's put those over here. And I'm gonna grab them with anything else with sword basic attacks. I'm saving you some money, so this is the list you can do. Well, okay, nice. Nice that you think so. I'm glad that you think so. I'm trying to do my best to be the guinea pig that tests stuff for others. Especially if there's offline mode, I can always do more testing offline than online without affecting other people, without messing with other people's experience if I'm playing, if I'm using certain things offline, like this one where I couldn't play online, so I had to recreate my old heroes, re-level up stuff. Thankfully offline it's easy. Okay, so we're using Ancient Ember pants. This one will get socketed. Ancient Ember gloves. I wish I had a better roll on those. My Commodore's jacket will change for the one that gives me more defense. And the Ancient Ember boots. So that means Woods Beast boots will go here. Then we're getting, wait, not this. We're getting the Coral Joe, and we're getting the Liu General. Let's remodel now. Let's make it look like a proper badass blood drinker kind of setup. This one or that one? I think this one is better. I think I want to go full scavenger set. I think the scavenger set looks nice here. When you dyed black and stuff. And I'm probably gonna go Worm School. Actually, this one looks nice on a blood drinker. Like a Count Rigo. There aren't any other Rigo things. So, okay, now we're going black. Black and red. Midnight. The chest will change. The chest will definitely change. It doesn't fit. The black thing in the middle is not as black as I want it to be. It also doesn't fit. Then now I have to find the best one that fits. This one's not so bad, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to fit the whole team. This looks not so bad. And now the shield. And now this looks like a proper blood drinker kind of setup. Like a countess, vampire countess, ready to drain you from all of your life force. Okay, let's add some defense. Oh, 4,000 from the get-go. Good. That's some defense for us. So now we need to respec. As I mentioned, we want to wait. No, why is it glitched? Ah, fuck. Why is it glitched now? Fuck. It's showing Bane. What is it with those blood drinker heroes getting glitched? It's showing that it's Bane, and this one is showing that it's Flaming Destroyer. Now I have to make a new one. Ah, damn it. I don't know what causes this stupid bug. It's a very stupid and annoying bug, and I have no idea what causes it. I think because my character number 7 is missing, that's why. How many times do I need to remake this hero? Okay, just a moment. But yeah, this bug, man. I don't know what does it. What breaks it. It's. I think it started breaking once I deleted one hero, and then the whole the whole numbers of my offline heroes didn't change. So when hero number 7 was deleted, it just went straight from 8. It was hero number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, etc. And maybe this is messing up, and it's trying to use a different one. And I don't know. I don't feel like renaming every single hero. And you like the remotes, you like the rect emote. Yeah, the rect emote is nice. I like it as well. I've been making those emotes. I'm not very good at drawing, so I've tried my best to draw something that looks decently. Okay, so yeah, let's get to level 60 with this one. Make it fuzzier ready.
You have gained a level.
I hope it doesn't bug out on me. Okay, there's some things I want to change, but for now let's keep it that way.
Thanks for your help, recruit. We couldn't have defeated Yakra without you. Why attack now? No matter. Answers can wait. The wounded need help.
You started a quest.
Okay, now, just a moment. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out. Like the other one, like my 2 other butt drinkers that got fucked up. Okay, it's showing Blood Drinker, that's fine, that's the way I want it to be. I can't transfer everything I want to transfer, unfortunately. Okay, I'll have to do it that way. Oh, that's the wrong hero. It's the wrong name. I see what's happening. Yeah, those numbers are messing things. That's definitely the wrong name. So it's definitely the numbers that are messing things up. Somehow some of the account data is containing names and relics of different heroes, and when you delete a hero and then change the numbers of your save datas to match, that's when the bugs happen. Because see, right now I changed from character 15 to character 14 the name of the save, and that resulted with the name of my previously made Bane hero showing up on this one. And without changing names and stuff, the first bug appeared when I deleted one hero without doing anything, without messing, without touching anything. So in order to fix it, I need to get a different bug to cause. So to fix the thing where it shows me the wrong relic equipped, I need to cause a different bug. So I have to decide which bug do I want. The bug with the name or the bug with the relic. The one with the name is the one that's a little less annoying if it shows a different name. But see, now it shows Relic Bane. Fuck. Ah, man. Now it shows Relic Blood Drinker. So now it shows Relic Blood Drinker. Shit, I think it's the fucking wardrobe. When I do swap-o, it glitches out the relic. It's gotta be the damn wardrobe that glitches. It's so broken. And it seems to be like some of those new Curse Captain wardrobes. I don't think the other wardrobes cause it. Or maybe them trying to fix a bug where people can't use other people's wardrobes, because there was a bug where people can steal your items by going to your wardrobe and taking it. There used to be that type of a bug. Okay, which pet do we want? For a blood drinker setup, which pet would fit the most? Something spooky. Although Sakura doesn't look bad, but it's a bit too purple. This one would be nice as a black and white combo. Still not sure what fits the best for a blood drinker setup. Maybe this one, because it's black and red. Okay, I think the setup might be ready.
Your pet has arrived.
So what we've got is this and this. Here we've got basic attacks. Here we've got the movement skill. Well, okay. With Maelstrom, should I put it here or keep it there? I have to get rid of something. Oh yeah, I think I was getting rid of the banner when I played this setup last time, because there aren't enough skills for everything. And the banner was what I decided to sacrifice for this setup to work the way I want it. Okay, we've got everything ready. Aha! The saves. Just a moment. Please tell me it worked. Please tell me it worked. It worked. Oh no, it didn't. Ah, damn it. Just a moment. I mean, I think it worked, but the thing is, the Fazir thing that didn't work. It didn't work in a way where the Fazir stuff is completed, so it would have to start over. Damn, I have already pushed Fazir on my other hero, so I'm just gonna do one more thing. I don't want to have to redo the Fazir on this hero. I've already done it on my other blood drinker that got glitched, so I'm just gonna give myself some maps. And so I don't collect as many. I'll do this. I've already done this Fazir, so it would be pointless to redo it again. Wait, oh yeah, Liu General. In fact, if I have a good Liu General, I can sacrifice my shield and put it in the socket and then use a Liu General equipped. Like Liu General with relic generation and basic attacks for sword would be interesting. I don't have one. Well, okay, it's fine. We can go like this. man, it's so warm here.
Your pet has returned.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's do this. I've got 2 skill points that have not been spent. I still haven't decided where I want to put those skill points. Oh, never mind. It's 0 skill points, so everything's sorted skill point wise. And this is definitely a weak setup. Don't expect this to do as much damage as some of the other things I've played. In order to do damage, you have to replace Maelstrom with Thunderbuss, and but it's still fine. It still can do stuff. See, level 60 content with almost every single item being a level 60 item. Some exceptions there. It does slow, but it does the content. It can complete it. Just whacking damage.
That spell cannot be cast.
This guy keeps teleporting away from me. I'm not using the blade of for the treachery stacks. Obviously, there's several ways this build can go. You could, for example, use a Maelstrom as a default crowd control thing, and then use the blade for the treachery stacks. Or use the Showman for the powder keg additional kegs. But I like visually how it looks, having this storm spinning and following me around, while having the other blades spinning around me, while having the big blades as well spinning around me. I like how it looks. This alongside this, and alongside those other little blades. Frank already earlier asked if the game has dual wielding. No, there is no dual wielding in the game. And there will never be, because there's no more development. Long ago I gave them the suggestion. If they don't want to make dual wielding, to try and save some time. To add dual wielding items to drop in pairs, like dual pistols, dual swords, etc. and that way the game can just copy paste how two-handed items work, and just consider the dual items as two-handed items, but they would still have to do animations for every single skill, how that skill would be cast with dual wielding. Animations for the basic attack when dual wielding the different types of dual things, and that's a lot of development that wouldn't have given them a lot of gains. Anyways, there's no more development for the game as far as we know, so there will never be dual wielding in the game. But dual wielding's a lot of work. Even if they had to do it the way I suggested, where they can just copy some of the two-handed stuff and drop dual wielding items as a pair preset, it still would have required a lot of work. I'm a big fan of dual wielding myself, to be honest, but it's not something that's a must-have in games for me. Obviously, I love it when it's there, but it's not a deal breaker when there is no dual wielding for me. But I know a lot of people really want dual wielding in their games. A lot of people just love playing those types of setups. The same way I love playing nukers and glass cannons and stuff.
Can't use that skill. You are dying.
Okay. Much slower than some of the other setups damage-wise. But I also have a shitty weapon equipped. I mean, this could get so much more damage. Oh, and I must put chance to bleed here instead of chance to poison. Yes, my weapon has chance to bleed, but the shield needs to have it too. Or I can put more defense in the shield now that the weapon has chance to bleed. I don't need that much more chance to bleed, to be honest. So yeah, maybe some more defense would be nice. Uh, 51%, not so bad. Okay, let's do another 1 or 2 maps, depending how quick they are. But this is gonna be my next build. Whether you would go for this setup or for another alternative setup, I will as always offer some alternative setups. I will offer setups with plunder for those who want a more close to meta damage setup. Plunder would definitely increase the damage by a lot. I would offer setups where the storm is not spinning around me and it's spinning on the ground where I cast it, and it's pulling enemies. I would offer a setup where you're using the extra powder keg item for extra powder keg when casting the skill. And setups where you're not using basic attacks, you're just using the other parts of the build without the basic attack stuff. It's probably gonna be 6 different setups, maybe even more, because this one is very flexible. I'm gonna try and keep it no more than 6 setups. but there's definitely many ways a build like this can go. The big problem is, see those big giant spinning blades? They don't hit an enemy if it's within melee range, if the enemy is human-sized or humanoid-sized. Like if it's a fat guy, if it's a little bit of a beefy guy, then it's gonna get hit by this skill. See, if they're right next to me, they don't get hit unless I move in certain way where the blades actually hit them. I think that's a big downside to how they designed the skill. They should have either put the blades a little bit closer to us or made the blades a little bit bigger so they can reach whoever is right next to us. Could have been it froze the skill. It froze the skill. Nice bug. Nice bug. The skill is now frozen. Okay, it stopped. Where is the actual boss? Oh, this is the actual boss. Okay. The damage is so bad though. The damage is so bad. But still, I'm still gonna make the build so I can show people an interesting synergy between things. Even though it's not perfect, it still works nicely. This is actually very nice on basic attack pistol builds with Cold Heart. You can chill. You've got ice damage, some more ice damage, and you can add even more ice damage in the socket. And this chance to chill would help you trigger the extra crit chance versus chilled or frozen. And it's gonna work. I'm actually gonna keep this pistol. It's a pistol that that seems very nicely wrought. Okay, let's do another Wasp map, maybe, or maybe two more, depending how quick they are. Because it's already 4 minutes past midnight here. So tomorrow I'm gonna hope to finish this video of that setup I'm playing right now tomorrow. And make it my next video. And after that, as I mentioned, I'm gonna slow down with the content so I can do several trips to the dentist to fix some things. I just wanted to make one build video for every relic on the cursed captain before slowing down a little with the builds. In fact, you might expect some non-cursed captain builds as well now that I'm done with the that I'm done with the first task I had set myself for the cursed captain, to put one video for every subclass alongside the class. Obviously there's gonna be more cursed captain and more of the other classes as well. I'm probably gonna focus on some Cold Heart builds. Cold Heart builds, revisiting some of the old ones, making some new ones for the other classes. Now that Cold Heart is a little bit better. here. Holy icon, not bad. I love it when I stack 2 times Dance of Death. It looks nice. When you have Dance of Death ready, then you use it and then you use Imbue Relic and you use it again. It looks so cool, having so many blades spinning around you. Okay, nice. Wasting time said the world doesn't even know it desperately wants an ARPG Diablo-like of Harry Potter. Well, I mean the Harry Potter universe, yeah, it's a nice universe and it would be nice to have something like that. They're giving us a bunch of other games in that universe lately, including that one Wizards United, where it's kind of like a Pokemon Go, but not really, but that type of design, the augmented reality or whatever they call it. And they're working on another RPG game in the Harry Potter universe. I forgot the name. I can look it up and tell you the name. Let me just look it up. I know they were working. Was it Hogwarts Legacy? Hogwarts Legacy, I think. Let me give you the link so you can know what I'm talking about. This is the thing that they're working on. Shohei, no, I'm not going to the dentist. I wanted to. I haven't gone yet. I wanted to. Let me quickly show you the Hogwarts Legacy website. Just a moment. To those who haven't seen it, this is a trailer from the website. I'm not gonna play the music because I wanna avoid copyright stuff. This is like a teaser. See, it's gonna happen in the late 1800s, so it's back in the day. And it's gonna be an open world, not sure if it's gonna be an MMO, but it's gonna be an open world RPG. So it's exactly what Wasting Time said. It's gonna be Witcher style, in the style of The Witcher. That's how, see, that's I think in the style of The Witcher, but in the Harry Potter. See, that's in-game footage, I think, what we just saw. Maybe a cutscene or something like that. So it's still gonna be an ARPG. It's not a Diablo style ARPG. It's more of a Witcher style ARPG, and Kingdoms of Amalur, that type of style. But it's still a game that I would love to play myself. to see how it goes. It's gonna be very story driven, but in a universe like the Harry Potter universe, it makes sense to have a story driven kind of game. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy would be interesting when it comes out. So they're saying an immersive open world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna wait for this, see what it ends up becoming when it's ready. But yeah, you just reminded me about this. I had forgotten about this. Obviously, a Diablo style RPG would be nice. And it's not coming 2023, it's coming this year. It's coming this year. They kept it under wraps until the game was kind of ready to show. Yeah, they kept it under wraps with the marketing and only started announcing the game like several months ago or so. So they kept it shush on the down low that they were working on such a game. Very shush hush hush, whatever you wanna call it. But it's fine. I mean, as long as we get the game and it's good when it's ready, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how little or how much marketing and hype building they used for a game, because there's a lot of games that build up a lot of hype and then end up sucking big time and being big disappointments. Sometimes overhyping a game might be bad, because people might expect more than they get because of all the overhyping. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for tonight from me. It's 14 minutes past midnight, kind of late. Maybe tomorrow I will have some more time to stream. We'll see. And I don't know if even if I'll be streaming Torchlight 3 tomorrow or not. There are some other things I wanna test, but not many. But thanks anyways for watching, for stopping by for this short stream. And tomorrow this build is coming. Not sure what I'm gonna call it. Maybe Drain Dancer, or Dance of Drain, or Draining Dance, or Draining Blades, or whatever. We'll figure out the name. But thanks again for watching on YouTube and Twitch. Keep it cool. Until next time from me, and goodbye.